In this video, I'm going to show you how to use List Perfectly to share your Poshmark closet for you. Before we begin, you want to make sure you have your List Perfectly icon on your browser. This will be your shortcut to your settings. If you're in Google Chrome, you'll click the puzzle piece up here at the top next to your address bar. And just make sure the push pin next to your List Perfectly extension is clicked. It'll turn dark blue. If you're using Microsoft Edge, they also have a puzzle piece at the top next to the address bar. And next to your List Perfectly extension here, you'll see an eyeball. Just make sure you click it so that the strike through line is gone, and then you'll be able to see your List Perfectly shortcut at the top. Click that shortcut, and it will take you to this window. We're going to go to Settings. We're going to click Poshmark up here at the top, and it takes you right to the page where you're going to start setting up for sharing. Everyone's business is different, and everyone's Poshmark closet is different. So how you set up your List Perfectly to share your closet is going to look differently than how I do it. You have to set it up for your own preferences and what you want your business to look like and how you want your Poshmark closet shared. You can set List Perfectly to share your closet or other listings from the Poshmark feed. This is where you'll share other sellers' listings. It's part of the social environment on Poshmark. Personally, I just use List Perfectly to share my closet. So the source of items is the first line you see. The drop down, you can do all pages, just the feed, or just your closet. Then you're going to pick the max value per session. You can choose as little or as many as you would like. I do 50, which seems a good number. And you'll also choose for yourself the max time delay between sessions. So if you have a smaller closet, say 200 items, you may want to drop 10 every 20 minutes. For my 5,000 plus listing closet, I have 50 every 5 minutes. You can experiment with this and see what works best for you. Set it one way, let it run a day or two, and then try something different. Max value per day is always going to be based on what you put in these two boxes. List Perfectly's algorithm or behind the scenes coding will figure this out for you. With 50 every 5 minutes, I will share 7,200 a day. You can share all available items. You can be active all day, which means it will share 24 hours a day around the clock. Or you can share your closet once. You can also uncheck active all day and choose a time to be active from. Personally, I just leave it all day and I don't check share closet once. That way mine is sharing 24 hours a day around the clock. But if you only want yours to be sharing during business hours, you can certainly set this up here. Or just share it once a day if you have a very large closet. You can share from top to bottom, from bottom to top. That's also a personal preference or a random order. And then you'll say start sharing. It's going to start gathering your closet and collecting those, and you can check back in here. It will tell you how many items from your closet or the feed that it has shared and how long until the next go. It does rest every once in a while for 15 minutes, and it does pause the 5 minutes that I told it, but in addition to that, it will rest every 15 minutes. You can always come back here for an update. Down here, it will tell you how many it has shared and where it is at in its rest period or its sharing period. One more thing I want to point out to you, the question marks on the side, you can always click those and it will give you a little bit more information. So for instance, next to max value per day, maximum number of items you can share per day according to your settings. If you want to share all the items from your closet, select share all available items for your closet only. We recommend to share no more than 4,000 to 6,000 per day to avoid share jail. So don't forget that those are there for you. You can always click these question marks and they will assist you as well.